Welcome back. We are doing big hunks today. It's gonna be a big hunk day. Now, if you watch the other videos, you know that this is only an 8-inch saw. That means I have about 4 inches to cut, a little bit less because you definitely don't want to hit this little guy right here. So, Applegate Jade, I'm fairly certain this is that. We've had this other really cool patterning that we found. This pattern, just gorgeous pieces. This beautiful translucency. I mean, if you don't, I love every rock, but if you don't love this rock, I'm pretty sure you don't love rocks. All right, so let's cut this bad boy. I'm just gonna cut a small section off of it, and then we might do some slabs out of this small section. And you can see this telltale spotting. I'm virtually certain that this is that. We'll give it a cut. I'm going to do that off screen so I can use both hands. Hang tight. All right, this was a safe cut, guys. I didn't do anything stupid this time. The other time I didn't get hurt. It just, you know, I don't like it when I hit that little thing. So I have not seen this pattern. Let's look at it and then I'll give it a little rinse. Okay, so this is what I'm used to seeing. This kind of conglomerate. This is kind of the normal patterning. That's why I was so excited about the other patterning. This is absolutely stunning, but it's just not nearly as unique as this one or this pattern. So I am not disappointed because I love every piece of this stuff. It is so cool. And let's look at the other side. So yeah, pretty much the same. We've got some bigger pieces in here, which is great because hang on, the translucent part, the jadey part, if you will, are these dark spots. I'm going to take a small slab off of this guy and I'll show you what I'm talking about, and we'll see how translucent it is. All right, I've got my little thin slab here, and there's no fault lines. There's no, well, I guess there are a few, but I cannot break this, which is great because the other one, if you remember it did break a couple times. So here is our translucency, and it's pretty great. Yeah, it's great patterning. All right, so that rock, like I said, I'm not disappointed, but I was just so excited about the other one because the other couple ones, because they're just so unique, so cool. So there's our regular kind of one, and remember this crazy pattern, beautiful. And let's see what else we got. I've got one more rock here. I'm not sure how I want to cut this. It's very light in color, which means we're probably going to get a lot of this and not very much of this, but you never know, obviously. So let's just give it a little whirl. I'm going to cut this one on screen because I'm just going to cut it right in half. It's really easy to cut. I'm going to show you how easy it is to cut. I'm barely pushing. So like I suspected, let me give this a little rinse. Like I suspected, lots of this light green, beautiful. Now this is what's going to show the translucency right here. Can you see where that color transitions right through here from this, which is opaque, to this, which is translucent? This is beautiful. I love this light color. And, you know, we value the translucency, but I also just love the color. Really cool. I'm tempted to cut this one in half this way. Let's do it. All right, I made the cut. I rinsed it. I haven't peeked at it yet though, so I'm as excited as you are. Remember, this is what we had, and Okay, so nothing, you know, super different. Nice little white lines through there. Let's take a peek at this up close. Yeah, that's cool. Those are not crack lines. Those are just a white line. It's gonna make one big nice piece of jewelry. It's a little thick right now to show translucency. I'll try. I might get a little bit right through there. It's thinner. We're getting it right there on the edge where it's thin, but really nowhere else yet. You can see that it looks like it's glowing. That's kind of cool. Maybe I can preserve some of that when I make my giant cabochon. All right, so there's that stone. I think I have one more. This will be a little bit longer video. All right, this is the last big boy, and I'm just going to cut the end of it off here. These were all found together the same day. It is possible that this is not fully what we're looking for, but we've got those speckles here that sure make me think it is. And I'm thinking maybe it's going to be patterned like that really cool one. Let's take a look. Again, I'm going to cut this off camera unless you guys reach out and tell me that you really want to see me cut on camera. Just because some of these big ones have to hold with both hands. And also the cutting is super loud. Now, when I did two cuts, one here and one here. And if you, whoa, I threw that on the floor. If you look here, it's kind of this white slush. Over here, it's more gray. So this is what I see more, see this kind of dark gray kind of stuff. That tells me a little bit, at least a hint. So I'm going to rinse this off and we're going to look at both cuts. Okay, so I think we've got a little bit of this jade in here. I don't think this is certainly not jade, but this, and I'm saying Applegate jade. I know it's not exactly, and this part, I don't know. This is still a guess. So I'm gonna do another slice, and we're gonna hold it up and see if it's translucent. All right, the way this sliced makes me think maybe it is, but you never know. So I've got a pretty thin piece here. I'm gonna bet money. Okay, not money. I'm gonna bet that this is some Applegate jade in here.